Interleukin-3, or IL-3, is a cytokine, or signaling molecule used by our immune system. IL-3 regulates growth and differentiation of cells in the bone marrow. In this video, we'll cover the important details about IL-3. We're getting close to the winter holidays, so the tree salesmen are out in full force. Notice the trees are piled up on top of each other. You might even say that these trees are interlocking. Interlocking objects are our recurring symbol for interleukins, a type of signaling molecule used by the immune system. And because these are interlocking trees, this should remind you that we're talking about interleukin-3. Get it? Interlocking trees for interleukin-3? They're the interleukin-3 interlocking trees. Next, let's take a look at the young helper on the right. There's always a guy helping out with the sale of the trees. You can even see the word help written on his shirt. This helper represents a helper T cell, the immune cell type that produces IL-3. In addition to him selling these trees, you can also see how our helper has planted a little tree in a pot. This is all here to help you remember that helper T cells secrete IL-3. Just think of the helper T cell helper planting a soon-to-be interleukin-3 interlocking tree. Finally, let's take a look at those bones on the table. This guy must be turning the bones into bone meal fertilizer for the interlocking trees. This should remind you that IL-3 stimulates growth and differentiation of cells in the bone marrow. You know, since bone meal fertilizer stimulates things to grow. The stimulatory effects of IL-3 on bone marrow are similar to that of GM-CSF, another bone marrow stimulating factor you might know. Just picture that these interlocking trees go together with the bone meal fertilizer, and you'll remember the connection between IL-3 and stimulation of the bone marrow. All right, that's it for IL-3. Let's summarize. Interleukin-3, or IL-3 for short, is a cytokine primarily produced by helper T cells. IL-3 is important for the growth and differentiation of blood cells in the bone marrow. Okay, so now we're actually done with IL-3. On to the next one.